Anyway, hope all is well with you. I'm at the beginning of this video. So I did a video on kind of me vlogging what I was doing this particular day. As I am watching the video and planning to edit it, I realized one, for whatever reason, my voice is not catched up to what I'm actually doing. It's still a good vlog, but that's not catched up. One. Two, I realized I wanted to make sure y'all understood what I was doing. In that particular video, I am working on labels. I have purchased labels prior and before, and let's just say I don't feel like keep on using them. I done bought a Cricut. I figured I'll use that for a while until I figure out how I really want my labels to be. Plus, I have just recently adjusted my logo and put my name at the bottom. It's still me, name's still the same. I just changed the font and put it at the bottom and made some coloration changes. But I apologize that it may seem like I am talking really crazy. But that's why. So at certain points, I may come in and do a voiceover in certain areas. Just watch what I'm doing. Please don't forget, if you like the content that I am providing, you like and subscribe to my channel. And I will catch y'all all the next time. Hopefully I don't have to keep on doing this, but it could be acting up because I do have a lot of content on my laptop and it's deciding to slow down. You know how it is. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Keep watching. Hey y'all, hey, hope all is well with you. I am Leslie of LesAnn Creations, coming to you from my workroom. Hoo-hoo. I think I might plug this so you can see me better. Okay, so I am a custom and ready-wear fashion designer. I do majority plus size clothing, but people of all sizes commission me to do custom. I have been sewing for umpteen years, and that's the spiel, and that's somewhere I'm gonna stop it. So I am currently right now in the process of trying to work through a lot of the fabrics that I have and cleaning out my stash. Because y'all, if you didn't know who I am and you ain't been on my channel before, you wouldn't know that I have a boatload of fabric. And sometimes I don't know how to say no to myself. But luckily, I have a decent amount of people who will purchase from me. But when I get remnants left over, I try to figure out what to do with the remnants that I have left over from different projects. If not different projects, it's stuff that I've done for myself, okay? So anyway, today is pretty much I don't have nothing particularly planned. I am doing some alterations, working on certain things, trying to prepare other things. So you'll see a little bit of this and that. I, on occasion, will come on and actually tell you what I'm doing. Otherwise, you'll kind of just watch me do things. If you have questions about what I'm doing, please feel free to drop your comments below, and I'll do my best to answer those questions. So one thing, I took the other stuff up front. One thing I have been trying to do is I have labels. I buy them. Had been buying them for a while, and had a company and I purchased them. So I had these labels that were done on ribbon, which they said it was recyclable. Okay. And I think I only got 50, maybe 100 of these, something like that. But I had woven labels, which are fine. And I'll make sure I do a close up so you really can see them good. But anyway, so I have woven labels. What I have found is I don't like the thickness of them. I a lot of times when I buy clothes, I actually end up, depending on the texture of the tag, depends on whether or not it stays in. If it's something I keep on doing this on, then I'm gonna get rid of it. So I usually sew all the way around these and I put them further down in the garment. I usually try to avoid putting it at the neckline because I think that's one of the most irritating spots. Um, the only problem is like this is a hoodie. Okay. Yes, it's a kid's hoodie. So yeah, that's one of the things I'm working on right now, some things for my grandkids. So this is a hoodie, right? And the only logical place you really can put it is at the neckline. Well, because I don't like, I think of kids, if I get irritated, a kid will get irritated. Now, this is a tag because it's thicker, um, has more texture. You can kind of feel the size. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So, what I'm probably going to do with the tags for this is not actually put a regular, my actual business name tag in it because it's for my grandkid. But I can't do the other one that I actually am working on developing and trying to get together. I'm gonna figure out something, but as of right now, that's not gonna work. Because the inside of this is fuzzy. So if you iron it, it's not gonna do what it needs to do anyway. And I don't want the pile to be lost because I decided to iron it on. So I did take my Cricut and I actually made my own labels. They're a little bit bigger, of course. Well, I guess you wouldn't say a little bit. The size is like a big difference. Um, and that's the only reason why I ended up doing big enough like this is so that you can see it. But also too, I did it because it's vinyl. I can iron it on. As long as the fabric takes it, I'm gonna iron these on. Now, as far as sometimes I will use care tags or use sizes. Well, I can put those further down on the side seams versus putting it at the neck, and still have the care label in it. And that's what my plan is. I do have some other ones that I created. I'll show you real quick. I had to go over here. So I did some other labels that I don't know if you can really see. You can kind of see it. That actually has just my logo and not the name, which is fine. It still works because it's still my company. And I put the size, I put the type of material, and a care like cold water or something. Now these work, and I figured that when it doesn't tear, hold on. Well, this one tore, but I can kind of show you. So I can use it two ways. This way, where it's just the letters and the logo. Or I can do it this way, as long as I actually take it apart right. Whereas this is still usable. The only thing about it is that, as you can see, the logo is not hollow. Now, I figured that I can use these on maybe my grandkids stuff or something like that. Or even still, I can sit up there and use the bottom portion where the letters have been taken out, still use it, and then put my actual one that I made that is just words. But of course, I am going to do different colors. Sorry. Do different colors. As you can tell, I'll do different colors. So if it's black or something, I'm going to actually have a black one. If it's pink, I'm going to use pink. The colors I tend to use for my company are hot pink. It's a hue of pink. Well, I wouldn't say hot pink, but it's a hot pink color because this one has a little bit more red in it. Hot pink, black, white, and sometimes gray are the colors that I tend to use the most. I kind of stayed with those color schemes. That's the other reason why I wanted to get away from this one, because this one's pink. They didn't have a hot pink and a woven. I wanted a woven for a higher quality look, but due to the fact every time I order, I don't order enough. I think the last time I ordered, I probably ordered a 500, something like 500. Um, I'm willing to pay the money if I could get. They only have a um, limited type of fonts this particular company uses, and I haven't looked elsewhere for another company. Uh-oh, here we go. Sorry. So I'm not stressed about it right now. I'll just use the vinyl because I have a Cricut. Um, I'll use the vinyl for right now. I'll figure out the best way to work. Now, I did figure out one thing that I will probably do an actual video on, was the other reason of the size that I decided to do. Hold on. Well, I can't say hold on. I don't know if I can find it. Okay. All right. So I paid for this through the same exact company to get my name on a ribbon. I don't remember how much I spent to do this. Unsure at all. So what I did was I decided to give it a try myself. I probably can't find it right now. So the color is about the same. It's a little bit this one's a little darker. But these are not the pink I like. These are not the pink I like. Eventually, I'll probably have to search and find the actual pink I want, because this is closer to the pink I like. These colors look the same, but they're actually different. This is like a lighter pink. The glare of the light is not helping none, but it is what it is. So I would like to find an actual pink that works better, but you know, we work with what we have for right now. So what I did was I actually measured the height. The height of this is another whatever. The height, and I actually did it myself. I actually put um, this lettering on the vinyl. I mean, on the satin, and I'll show y'all if y'all want to know how I actually did it in the temperature, because I had to test it out before I did it, and when in fact it worked, I was like, okay, great. So once this is gone, I think I may have gotten 10 yards, 10 maybe 15 yards of that, and I think it cost me at least almost $20, if not more, and which is fine. But if it doesn't really have the font I want, it kind of defeats the purpose as well. So, yeah. The letters are big. That's the other thing I like about the ones I did. The letters are bigger, and it's a font that I'm liking a little bit better, because I'm planning to change my font. My business name is probably going to stay the same, or I'm going to turn it into my parent company. I don't know. But either way, I know that I'm planning to change the font. My logo is my logo. That won't change, but I'm definitely going to be changing the actual font that I'm using, because I wasn't set on it. I just, you kind of work with what you have, and you change your mind as you go. So I'm cool with it. So I'm going to go ahead and I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and move on. I don't usually trim, because this needs to be trimmed. I usually don't trim the clothes. Luckily, my husband's so sweet for me, and he'll trim it for me. So I usually don't worry about that portion. At least not right now, until something changes. So Alright, so we are getting ready to do hook and eye.
I never counted to make sure they sent me the right amount. Oh, and then I ordered some more blue beans yesterday. They'll be here today, but they're gonna call me and say, "Oh, sorry, we're out of blue beans." I was like, "No, you're messing up my color scheme order." Because I use the blue beans for boys, obviously, because we don't beans. So like, if people come help us, I can just explain easily. Like, okay, gray bins are for girl shirts. So dirty. Oh, trash can. You put it down one time. But gray bins are for girl shirts. Blue bins are for boy shirts. Red bins are for ruffles. Anything with ruffles. And then clear bins are just seasonal. gonna be how many rows? Look at my handy dandy paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 high. I got it. Well, the other thing is, I gotta reorganize all those. So, I really should have just put 2 on each row because the third one is going to be the white that's already here. I really just set myself up. Now, if I could just move these boxes back, that's gonna annoy me. I'm gonna push these boxes back so I don't need to line up straight. Okay, so, oh, now. Let's take all. I saved it. Just start moving. 2 T. 18, 1, 2, 3, 14, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12, 14. Oh, God. Good morning, Crossaw. Oh, yeah, Florida don't have it. I'll put another one. I did not say blueberry. These bins are from Uline. Uline.com. And guys, I put you guys in the bin. Please do not let me forget that I put you in. I really appreciate it. Hold on, I forgot how many. That's the 5 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the 6. Then we need the addition. White. Oh. 18. Members only. Better restart. What? There's one on 1, 18. I'm not tripping. Okay. There's one on 18.
After resewing my zipper in, I need to hand stitch some eye and hook closure onto the back of my waistband. So this is one of the alterations I need to finish, and this is pretty much what I'm doing. Of course, it's easier to do by hand. It can be done by machine. You just have to be very strategic, but I'm faster with my hand, and I'm less likely to break a needle.
See if it works. I said you can't see it anyways, but now it's really microscopic. I'm just waiting for this to see if they work. Mine is perfectly. Oh, I found a yellow hat. UPS. International. Sorry, one more piece of tape. I just pulled this up on my phone. Probably over here. Good morning, John. Oh yeah, man. Oh, I swear he has like a motion detector or like an alarm system. Cause the second I get away from him, it's like he just wakes up like he was just knocked out. I gotta check all of these orders. Look out this. Around the corner. I don't know what you're It's hard to see what you can see. Am I not pulling my shirt tight enough? So, I guess you mean it's puckering. So, yeah, it's literally one or the other. Either you pull your shirt too tight or it's too loose. I know that doesn't make sense, but like, first is, yeah, pull your shirt tighter. You don't want to pull it too tight, but you want to pull it to where it's not wobbly once it's hooped, if that makes sense. Like, you should be able to, like, get your two fingers and put it over the hoop and go like that, and it doesn't bunch up. If you can do this and nothing happens, it's right. But if you do this and you get fabric between your fingers, it's too loose.
What do you want? Want a job that I don't hate. Want to do something that matters. But I don't know what that thing is. I want somebody to tell me exactly what to do. I want to stop feeling like if I take one more step, I'm just going to fall into a pit.
I mean, what do you want to eat?
Oh, pad thai.
Yeah, so 2 orders of pad thai. Yeah, that's everything.
It's hard, but it's just, it's hard. I can't say that in the wrong. Bye, Ana Maria. I've been up since 4:30 working on Christmas journal last 5 years live. You're getting company. Yes, get up early. Like, can you talk to a criminal court if you like? What's the first one? I don't know. Does it, like, I don't understand because it's going to work with people. Good morning, Arlene. Good morning, Keisha. Like, so, why do you accent constant? Alright. I'm going to use this.
Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of my vlog for today. I hand sewed, I did an alteration, and I continue to work on my labels. Hopefully I can do better in that we don't have so many issues with the volume and or the speed and stuff with my videos. Maybe once I get more posted, we won't have this issue. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions about any tools, anything that I use during the broadcast, I will try to have it below. If not, please make sure you drop a comment. It will be greatly appreciated because the more you view, the more you like, the more you let me know what you like about my vlogs or my sewing content, the more I can produce. But luckily, I do have a few other things available. Y'all have a good day. Thank you so very much. Don't forget, check me out on other social media under LesAnn's Creation.